Hi! Today I'm going to be showing you some of the stuff that I like to keep on my person as everyday carry or just in a backpack. Obviously, not all of these things are essentials. This is literally a Nintendo Switch, but these are just things that I like to carry on me for various reasons, which I will get into now. And to my subscribers, I'm so sorry. I know I've made a bunch of different back to school setup videos. This will be the last one. Probably. And if you want, I have some of the products linked below in the description and the comment section as affiliate links, so if you're interested, then make sure to check them out. Let's get started with the stuff that I carry on my person. So first off, my iPhone 16 Pro. This is a great little device. It's, well, the iPhone 16 Pro. It's the newest Pro iPhone, so it better be a great device. I like pretty much everything about it. I'm actually using it to film this video right now, so I can't show you guys. But it's a great little device. The only complaint I have is the battery life is not very good. If you've seen the day in the life videos featuring this device, then you know what I mean. I will be upgrading to the iPhone 17 Pro when it drops in like a few weeks. But I want to say that the iPhone 16 Pro is an excellent phone, and normally I would be using this for years, right? But because I do run a tech YouTube channel, I'm gonna upgrade to the iPhone 17 Pro just so I can make videos about it. But under normal circumstances, if it wasn't for the tech YouTube channel that you're watching this video on, then I would keep the iPhone 16 Pro for years to come. iPhones and just phones in general have gone a long way, and you can hold on to pretty much any phone for as long as you need and only really have to upgrade when you need to. So yeah, iPhone 16 Pro, excellent phone, not so excellent battery life. But stay tuned and subscribe to the channel if you want to see some iPhone 17 content. Next up, we have the AirPods Pro 2. I think noise cancelling headphones are an awesome investment for anyone going into university or just doing studying in general. It allows you to pretty much control the volume levels of your environment. If you're outside, in a library, in a house with a bunch of other housemates, it allows you to just kind of tune out the world and lets you focus on that work. So I think noise cancelling headphones acting essentially as earplugs are really beneficial for students. You don't have to get AirPods. Any decent noise cancelling headphones should be fine. Go Candies are good. They don't even have to be earbuds. Sony headphones can be really good as well. So yeah, if you're a student, highly recommend picking up some noise cancelling earbuds because these can be a game changer for just blocking out sound while you're studying. Next up, a little bit unconventional, but Swiss Army knife. This is great because it's basically a mini toolbox in your pocket. My favorite tool on this is the scissors because you never know when you're gonna need to cut something like string or paper, and it's just really handy to have a pair always on you. And of course, the other tools on this as well, like the screwdrivers. I have a Phillips head screwdriver as well as a flathead screwdriver on this Swiss Army knife. And of course, the knife itself is also kind of useful. I don't use it as much as some of the other tools, but I can use it to open packages and stuff. I think that's pretty much the main use I have for it. But yeah, I like carrying around my Swiss Army knife, and it's very well made as well. It's a classic red Swiss Army knife, so yeah. Next up, my AirTag wallet. I tend to misplace things a lot, so having this wallet is really awesome because I can just put an AirTag in it, and then if I misplace it, I could use my phone to ping it, or play a sound, or have it point me in the direction the wallet is in. And it's definitely saved my butt a couple times. The wallet was only 16 bucks on Amazon. It is looking a bit worse for wear, but generally it's held up pretty well. Next up is the Apple Watch. Normally I would be wearing it, but it's currently charging because it ran out of battery while I was filming. But this is great for tracking my sleep schedule, which is definitely normal and not looking like a roller coaster. This is normal. And I can also use it to track my workouts when I'm at the gym and just in general, just do a bunch of health tracking and stuff. It's pretty cool. It's also pretty accurate at guessing when I get sick. There's a thing called the Vitals app, and it can check for your heart rate, your respiratory rate, how much you sleep. And then based on those metrics, it can predict if you're sick or not, see if there's any outliers in those metrics, and it's actually been able to predict me getting sick a couple times. And then another thing that's really useful is the notification management, because I can choose which notifications the watch shows me from my phone. So if I get something from Instagram or something, I can just set it so that the watch doesn't show me any Instagram notifications and it only shows me the important notifications. So if I get a notification on my watch while I'm in class and stuff, then I know it's an important notification, and then I can glance down on my watch, see what the notification is about, whether I need to act on it immediately or not, or if it's something that can wait after class. And it's just really useful to have that. Do you need it? No. Is it nice to have? For me, yeah, it's pretty cool. Next up, the stuff in my backpack. So first off, ESR travel charging kit thingy. They did send me this a while ago for a sponsored video, but they're not sponsoring this video. They don't even know that I'm making this video. I've actually been using this ever since they gave it to me, and it's honestly pretty cool. I do genuinely like this product quite a bit. It's a 3-in-1 charging thingy. The main thing is just folded like that. And then you have the watch charger, which also is its own separate thing. I really like this because I can just plug this into my MacBook or something. And then it comes with the charging brick and the charging cable, of course. And this is really useful when I don't want to think about all the different chargers I have to carry. And I can just bring this one little kit and it'll charge my iPhone, my AirPods, and my Apple Watch. It does charge slower compared to if I was just plugging each device individually, but I prefer using this a lot of the time because a lot of the time I don't have 3 separate outlets to plug my 3 devices into. So yeah, this is really convenient for charging the iPhone, the AirPods, and the Apple Watch with just one outlet, and everything just fits in this nice little package, which is a nice little bonus. Another thing that's my absolute essential is the MacBook Air M1, my laptop. This is a laptop that I've had for over 3 years, and it's almost 5 years old. And honestly, I'm very impressed by how it's still kicking. This is still my main computer. I know I have a PC here, but this is just for like school stuff and like occasional gaming. This is my main computer that I do all my work on. I do all my web browsing, all my video editing. Most of my like lab work and stuff is all done on this computer. And the performance has held up really well even for 2025. Like I would still recommend this computer if you were on a tight budget and you just wanted a computer that worked. This gets the absolute essentials done really well. And even after all these years, the battery life still holds a charge, and it's an excellent computer. I just can plug it into this monitor, this keyboard and mouse, and use it as a desktop as well. Unplug it, take it on the go, and it's nice and thin and light that it's not a hassle to carry in a backpack. So love my MacBook Air M1, and honestly, I probably won't upgrade until it's either broken or it's like heavily impeding my workflows. Next up is the iPad Air and the Apple Pencil, and I'm actually using it to look at the different points I want to talk about for this video. Basically, this is what I use to take all my notes, the iPad plus the Apple Pencil. This is specifically the iPad Air 11-inch M2 version. I take all my notes on this using GoodNotes. I can look at all of my textbooks on here. I can annotate the teacher's slides. I can do all my homework on this. I can submit my assignments from here. It's just really convenient to be able to like annotate my lecture slides and my lecture notes without having to print them out and annotate them on paper. Do you need an iPad for university? No, definitely not. You can still get by just fine with pen and paper, but I bought it because it makes my life a lot more convenient. And I have seen these becoming increasingly popular in university, not just iPads, but like tablets as a whole, because it's really useful to be able to put all of your notebooks, your textbooks, everything into this one tiny device. And I do have a Duotang for like some like non-iPad stuff, like stuff that needs to be on paper, like periodic tables and data booklets. So I'm not completely paperless, but for the most part, I do mostly everything on my iPad, and it's really great and really convenient. And I can also slap on this keyboard case if I want to use it as like a mini pseudo computer kinda, or like type out some notes and stuff. And it also just is like a nice little stand. But the thing about the keyboard case, the Magic Keyboard from Apple, is that it doesn't really have a tablet mode. I have to take it out of the case to use it as a tablet. So I also like using the iPad with the Moth Dynamic Folio. This also comes with an Apple Pencil holder, and it's just really nice and convenient to use the iPad as a tablet like this in this case, because it's a really thin case and I can fold it to like whatever angle I want, like theater mode, this floating creation mode, which is a bit wobbly, but it gets the job done. And there's a bunch of other different cool modes that I can use the iPad in with the Moth Dynamic Folio. But yeah, the iPad is an excellent little device for productivity and like just schoolwork. So if you have the means to buy one, I'd highly recommend one. It's gonna make your university life a lot easier. And right now Apple's running a university sale where if you're a student, all of the iPads are on discount. And specifically for the iPad Air and the iPad Pro, you're getting that discount plus a free or discounted accessory. Like the Apple Pencil Pro, I think they're giving it out for free if you buy the iPad Air or the iPad Pro straight from Apple. So that's a very cool added bonus. And even now you still have a bit of time. I think it ends around like late September. I got my iPad actually last year with their back to school discount. It was slightly different, but basically the same thing. They just gave me a gift card instead of the free Apple Pencil, and I just used the gift card to buy the Apple Pencil. But yeah, if you're interested in getting an iPad for university, you can definitely check out the Apple student discount. Next up is this Anker power bank. Like I mentioned before, the iPhone 16 Pro doesn't have a very good battery life, so this thing has definitely saved my butt a couple of times when my phone ran out of battery. And it's MagSafe, so it just snaps on without any wire required. Ooh, that's a nice rhyme, wire required. Although it does have a port for wire charging if I do want to do that. And it also has a neat little kickstand, so I can prop up my phone and like watch stuff or go on a FaceTime call with this stand while I'm charging it. So really useful to have a nice little power bank. Another small black rectangle I like to carry is this Samsung T7 Shield. This is an external SSD that is actually pretty fast in terms of data speeds, so I can plug this into my MacBook, for example, and like edit videos straight off of this SSD. And getting an external SSD is a great way to expand the storage you have without having to upgrade the actual internal storage on your laptop. I think Apple charges like hundreds of dollars if you want to bump up your storage, which is just not worth it. Like no one's spending $8,000 for more storage. So yeah, if you know you're going to be needing a lot of storage, then I highly recommend getting an external SSD. I got the Samsung T7 Shield, which has a rubber outer shell kind of thing. So if I like drop it or something, which I'm not going to do right now, but I know that if I do drop it or something, then it has a decent chance at survival. Next up is my water bottle. And you'll notice that it's very, very scratched up. It's like got some dents and stuff everywhere. And that's because I've had this thing since grade 7 and I just have never seen the need to upgrade it since then. I mean, it's like a water bottle. As long as it holds water, it works. And it's dented and scratched because I would take this on bike rides sometimes and it would fall out of like the little holder thing. And once it fell on the open road and it like just got banged up really badly. And also just like general wear and tear. Like it's almost kind of a meme with how easily these water bottles topple over and make like loud metal pipe noises when they fall over. But yeah, that probably contributed to a lot of the scratches on here as well. And yeah, this bottle has just been with me for a while. Like here's a picture of me with it in grade 7. In high school, I also drew like thirst traps on it. Look at me, you looking? I taste good, but I just had to redirect my cooking. Get it? Because thirst traps? Because it's a water bottle? Next up is this scientific calculator. You probably recognize this. This is the Casio FX991 MS. Wow, first try. I just have a little Croc sticker on there because I don't want it to get mixed up with all the other people in my program with the exact same calculator. This is my program's recommended calculator. Is it a good calculator? Sure. But like it gets the job done. It's a scientific calculator. I'm sure you probably also have one if you're in like a STEM program or something. But yeah, this is just my go-to calculator that I keep in my backpack and I use it for like all my assignments and stuff for math. And it's generally been pretty good. So yeah. Let me know in the comments if you actually have the exact same required calculator because I'm pretty sure it's the required calculator for like a lot of different schools. Or if you have a different type of calculator, let me know as well. Calculators are cool. And then in my backpack, I just have a bunch of other random stuff like stationery, because even though I do use my iPad for a lot of stuff, sometimes I do need to write on paper, like for example, tests and stuff, or if I have like a worksheet, which is rare, but it does happen sometimes. So I like having pencils or like pens and like just writing utensils just in case, you know? I also have some random cables and also a small water bottle sized umbrella just in case it starts raining. Also a pack of cards in case I ever want to like play a game of cards with my friends or something. And also hand sanitizer if I'm out and about and I want to grab a quick bite to eat and there's nowhere to wash my hands. The hand sanitizer is really useful in a pinch. Lastly, the Nintendo Switch 2. This is not an essential, and honestly you probably shouldn't be gaming that much while you're in university, like you're there to study primarily, but a little bit of Nintendo is healthy at times. In first year I had a Nintendo Switch OLED that I would use to play Mario games like Mario Party and Mario Kart with people, and it was honestly a great way to bond. I have a lot of awesome memories of playing Mario Party, a game that I've never won. But it's okay. But yeah, like the Nintendo Switch 2, on an average day at school, I'm not gonna bring this, obviously. But like if I'm traveling on like a bus or something, or like a train, then it's really useful to have this thing just to keep me occupied for a couple hours, play a little bit of Mario Party, a little bit of No Man's Sky. And also just the fact that it has 2 detachable Joy-Cons makes it really easy to play games with a friend when you have free time. And sometimes I use this as motivation, like I'll tell myself I can play this after I finish all of my work, or just play it to like relax and stuff, which is nice, you know? Like I think as a university student, work-life balance is very important. You don't want to get yourself burned out. So take care of yourself. Play Mario Party. But yeah, again, you don't need a Nintendo Switch 2 for university. I just like to have mine with me so I can like motivate myself to do work or like just cure boredom or just have some fun with friends occasionally. But I probably won't have much time to play this when school actually starts. I remember in first year, I barely touched my Nintendo Switch OLED unless it was like the weekend and I was chilling or something. Also, bonus, not really everyday carry because they just sit on my desk, but these Lego Speed Champions F1 cars, these are so cool. So far I have Red Bull and Mercedes, but I want to try to collect all of them. But yeah, I love F1. If you like F1 as well, let me know in the comment section below. Or if you have any of these Lego Speed Champions F1 cars as well, let me know in the comments below. These are a blast to build, super fun, and they look really nice when you display them as well. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. That was some of the everyday carry that I like to keep on my person and in my backpack. Feel free to share your own everyday carry down in the comment section below. Also, thank you guys so much for 10,000 subscribers.
I just checked and we have 10K subscribers, yay!
It's still kind of unbelievable that I have 10,000 subscribers. This has always been kind of like a dream for me. So thank you guys so much for helping me achieve that. I literally couldn't have done it without you. But yeah, I guess that's it. Be awesome and stay techie. Bye! Is it nice to have for me? Alexa, stop. That's my laundry timer.
Oh, there's my cards. Oh, okay. Wait, cause I thought I lost my pack of cards, but no. So this was actually the pack of cards I kept in my car. Oh, that's where my pack of cards went. Okay.